Hey everybody! Apologies for the abrupt end in the last episode. I mean, it's nothing serious. I got a phone call that I had to take. It's just, you splice it together, you get one, but I'll make the minimum 33.5 minute long Tetris episode today. How do you feel about that, Tomo? So we got into some heated battles in our last Tetris episode. We only fit in 3 games, but none of those games were stinkers. The worst one was like we came 24th. Then we had like a 6th and a 3rd or something like that. And I really think the 6th and the 3rd, we had chances to win. What are you doing? So we're going to do a little mini T-spin here. And I hate it because people always go like, oh my god, he did a T-spin, he's so good. When the irony of that specific situation, yeah, this will work, is that the only reason I did a T-spin there is because I'm so bad. Oh well. Life goes on. I mean, we've constructed an acceptable tower here. I'm not in love with the way it's looking. Just trying to make sure I don't totally screw us. Okay, that's enough attackers. That it got a little out of hand, a little too fast. You know what? We can afford to do like a little send like that just to give us a seam to work on. Now we only have 1 attacker, so we can go back to KOs temporarily. It's not really my intention, if possible, to actually make lines yet, but obviously, we got attackers, just 1. He's not making any lines. Give it a sec. Just give it 1 sec. Just give it a sec. Just go. Okay, KOs. Probably shouldn't even be waiting around that long, but we did. All right? What's done is done. I'm hoping that's enough to sink a KO or 2, but, a single Tetris, or a couple of Tetrises, does not a win make. We got a lot of... We gotta send a little bit more before we can start to be indignant. Okay, I'm being targeted, so I'm actually gonna compromise just ever so slightly. And we send them, it's an awkward piece, honestly. Wouldn't necessarily say I'm surprised to see a kill there, but... Oh, you couldn't have done it a few seconds earlier. So we should probably, honestly, just bail right there, yeah. And I think if you just do this, you're going to be happy with the results. We get another KO? We did get another KO there. Much to my surprise, but definitely not chagrin. Okay, we got real issues. Can live with it. Very quickly going to be unable to live with it. Never mind. We're safe. Little harrowing. How many attackers? We have 1 attacker? No. You see, this is, I got a little bit of a pride problem sometimes. For no reason, I'm out there throwing myself, at attackers, when really, I should just accept, You're gonna have to throw some... You gotta sling some garbage just to live in this game, you know what I mean? So why besmirch those that are just trying to live? It's not for me to be the judge. Or the Judy, or the executioner. I think we gotta start to... These aren't compromised sendings, by the way. They're just sendings that look awkward. There's a little bit of a difference philosophically. Now we actually have an opportunity, and I'm happy to say it's like second nature at this point. We got the well constructed where we would like it to be. We got enough... Oh, you screwed it up. We got enough attackers, though, that we might be able to bail ourselves out. It's gonna be work, though. There's no doubt about that. Yeah. Okay, well, one thing is for certain, 2 things for sure. We gotta be able to send them. If you ever stop sending, then you are truly lost. As long as you're sending, you got a chance. As soon as you stop sending, it's over. And I hope that's a lesson they'll take with them to the friggin' grave. I was gonna say, we gotta have another long piece coming. That's like... We went through a long dearth with no long pieces. Okay, just the one KO, thanks. But, still no harm, no foul, brother. Okay, send him one of those. You got a blue boy coming up right there. Give him a quick send. It's a perfect opportunity for what we just did right there. And now, all of a sudden... Yo, 6 KOs in this position is workable. I actually think we do this. Just to get ourselves out of a little spot of trouble. Hopefully that'll be enough. Keep them off our tail for a bit. Some real yikesable moments there. You know, definitely wouldn't say I'm happy with it, but it is what it is. Might I point out, by the way... Hold on, before I point this out, by the way... I need an opportunity to not be killed, ideally. What I was going to point out is what I assume at this point is kind of like the obvious. How are so many people still alive? This did not used to be the situation. Used to be, you know, when you get to the top 20, people start, I don't want to say falling like flies, but they don't last this long. But you know what? I welcome it. Can't handle the heat, get out of the friggin' kitchen. Lots of heat, by the way. I'm starting to think this might be a good opportunity for me to get out of the kitchen. You know what? That's perfect. That's not perfect. Just send them, dude. Got a little too greedy there. That was just a bad placement. Life goes on. That was a really bad placement. And I'm guilty of one of the sins that I consider unforgivable right now. The sin is so simple. Everybody's fallen victim to it. It's just spinning for no reason. By the way, radio silence, what am I doing? Not today. Yep, very deserved, let me just say. Good win, you know? Ooh. How's that for a comeback? I was gonna say, it's nice. The series is kind of starting to wind down in the same way it ended up starting. Just wanted one win to send it out, but this is not the final video. It was a good game, 11 wins, and a testament to what I try to accomplish in this game at my newfound, relatively intermediate skill level. That was a great game. I love that the last 2 people got killed simultaneously because it didn't give me a chance to let panic take over. I was like, just focus on killing one, and then you take down the other one, divide and conquer, and then all of a sudden, both dead. Lucky me. It's like we threw a frag grenade. Pardon me. That was a good one. I think we handled that one pretty well, too. I mean, what more can you ask for? I was worried, admittedly, worried is maybe a strong word, but I was concerned, perhaps, that maybe, just maybe, I'd already seen my last win in Tetris 99. Now, I'm hoping that's not the case here, either. I'm hoping I still haven't seen my last win in Tetris 99. But if I have, I have. I think I can go out with a song in my heart, knowing I did good work. Don't do that. That's very dumb. I mean, that... pardon me. That was also very dumb but it wasn't as dumb. Now. Oh, that's the good stuff. We don't have enough attackers. Give me a kill steal on that. Oh, baby, give me a kill. Now, let's go. We put in none of the work. If I were them, I would be upset. But you know what? I'm not them. And that's why I have the KO and they don't. So we got our combo going. We got a little bit of work to do to make the well where we want it to be. We got to clear this line. Now we got space. Okay, now we can start to build. By the way, what would I describe to this day as my quantum leap? You know what? Well, first off, I might lose in just a moment here, so let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. But my quantum leap, I think, was realizing, hey, sometimes it's okay / desirable to use... Oh, let's go. To use a long piece for something that seems minor. And I think specifically, like using it to help us construct our tower quickly has been an enormous help. Like, dude, can I just say that? That section right there, that was a lot of fun. Now, I know we're building on top of the garbage hole. I'm not, I wouldn't say is good. What I would say is I don't think I'm making a mistake. I think I'm making a bet. And pretty soon, I'm going to have to lie in it. You know what I mean? Making a bet. Then I got to lie in it. You get it? I'm making a bet that I won't be killed before I can clear this freaking tower. And, thanks. I hate it. That was not supposed to go there, brother. That was not where that piece belonged. I've been waiting for that one, which makes it all the more frustrating. That was also not really where that one belonged, but you're getting a little lucky. You're kind of starting to free yourself from this prison here. What if you just did this, and then you did this? See, that's so much better than what you were gonna do, which was something dumb. Instead, you did something smart. And all of a sudden, you're looking at 5 KOs and a 50% damage bonus as a result of taking more than a half second to think about your actions. Okay, so that, not a very advisable decision on my part. Here's what we're going to do. We got to clear this setup, no doubt about it. I'm actually still okay for the time being. Just dump it and then run. This is our chance. We got to go quickly. But we can get this down here. At the expense of our attackers, ideally. Okay, many attackers yet again. But dude, we got our well set up. Accidentally. It's good stuff. Actually, like, good stuff. Okay, you're making... a bold assertion that you're going to be able to do what you think you're going to be able to do there. Almost the most greed you've ever seen. Where's my next long piece? Oh, it's not coming, dude. We got to make our own long piece. I still send it. It's sendable. So we've really slowed down in general, but particularly on the KOs. It is what it is. Big garbage hole build. Wouldn't wish it upon my worst enemy. Then I did it again. It's okay. It's not over. I mean, it hasn't even started to potentially be over. What did I tell you? We're back. We got multiplications of garbage. That's the dream. Where's my long piece? It's coming. It's coming. You're going to regret it. What did I tell you? Oh, baby. Sometimes you gotta pay the piper or something. What am I talking about? I don't know. We're not even in radio silence yet. Come on, work with me. Whoops. Go for it. Need a long? Accept it. No! The double tap. I'm gonna win. Wow, okay, there's 2 in a row. Made so many mistakes in the final part there, but through good targeting, there's 2 in a row. Or shall I say lucky targeting. Or maybe, I don't know, taking a week off from playing Tetris allowed my brain to finally rest the Tetronimo matching parts. And all of a sudden, we're back, baby. We're back. Dude, there is no greater feeling for me personally in video games than being Final 2, using your peripheral vision, and then being like, they're at the top, they're in the red, it's over. I don't know if we deserved that. We did play we played some fast lines towards the end. We made some mistakes. We could have sent lines faster, but it ended up not mattering, thankfully. For now, you know, I was feeling a little bit like maybe, I don't want to say that I lost my touch on the last episode, but I was like, I'm not feeling like as good as I've felt previously in Tetris. Maybe I'm starting to lose my edge. And, you know, I apologize, by the way. I'm just like endlessly burping into the mic. I just ate and also had a carbonated beverage. Not that it's any of your business. Yo! Did you see that? Oh, the multiplier. I love it. I know you're like, you built on top of the garbage hole. Don't even sweat it, brother. I'm building on top of the garbage hole so I can do something like this. What we need here is oh so simple. We need our first cent. Finally, the strategy's come true. We've got so many attackers, many of them will not change. They'll just be like, this is where I live now. So what do? First KO's in, but we need our first big send. I know you're like, didn't you have a big send? Oh, absolutely not, no. Haven't even gotten friggin' started yet. What about this one? Well, you know, you could make an argument there was a sendable opportunity there. Come on. We got that 25% multiplier. Did I really just say it like multiplier? Anyway, we got that 70% multiplier. Some of the people who previously were like, oh, dude, I'm still cool. I can hang with you. What do you got there? 0% multiplier? Brother, don't even sweat it. Some of those people now are like, oh, crap, is what I was gonna say, Google DeepMind. They're like, oh, crap. What is happening? Haha. I don't know what's going on anymore. I gotta admit, you know, I think we're better off being on KOs temporarily now. I hope it's not for long. Just because it seems like most of our attackers are like, okay, I've made a mistake. That's fair. How many times have I done that? So many. Okay, let's get our well going. You know where it belongs. Where the eagles fly on the mountain high. Who sang that? Kenny Rogers and... It's not Dolly Parton. I always get it confused. Dolly Parton's Islands in the Stream. That is what we are. Coming from afar, reaching for the stars. Run away with me to another place. We can rely on each other. Uh-huh. From one corner to another. Uh-huh. Yes, that's a Weird Al Yankovic version. No, I will never apologize or log off. What am I doing? Just alternating again and again the pieces that are supposed to uncover the garbage hole. Another blue piece? Not coming, so that's fine. We'll use this, and then you know what? Give me 3 of those. That's where you gotta bail. This is real bad. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, I got way too greedy. Way too greedy. But no harm, no foul, dude. 2 wins in a row. Still haven't gotten that 3. But, I mean, that's kind of a... It was really a deflating way for that video to end, right? It was just kind of like everything was going A-okay, and then, whoomp, we're dead. Oh, well. You know what it gives me a chance to do is go, Islands in the Stream. Who sings it? Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers, you fool. Trick, you know, on Jeopardy, I would have been like, Karen Carpenter. And they would have been like, wrong. And then Ken Jennings would have been like, Dolly Parton. And I would have been like, you idiot. And then they would have been like, that's exactly correct. And I would have called myself an idiot at that moment. It's a whole thing. Anyway. You're doing great, sweetie. Keep it up. I mean, the most successful Tetris 99 video since the first win. We got enough? We had 1 attacker, and then he bailed on us. Coward. If you dare send lines, and following those lines, you besmirch combat, you get what's coming to you, brother. I'm, you know, happy as a clam to just be attacking KOs. In fact, if I could play this game and never have to switch off of KOs, I'd be even happier than a clam. But sometimes people step to you. All I ask is that after they commence to step in, they don't run away. Because it makes my job harder. And selfishly, I would like them to just feed me KOs, ideally. Or defeat me, that also happens. So this is where you go attackers. This man, he made a good decision, okay? They have returned to face me. Time will tell. Now, did we have to go through the whole rigmarole of the song and the dance and the so on and the so forth? You know what I mean? Isn't this just more fun? Okay. It has ceased being fun. It is now very serious business. Don't worry, I see the long boy. There you go. If you can deflect garbage and simultaneously get your own Tetrises, cancel Christmas. Because every day is a holiday for you now. Look at that. Oh, it's so beautiful. Like, obviously I'm playing it up a little bit, but it does feel nice. Oh, and look at this. We still got attackers. Slowly but surely, they're just being killed by, I don't know, the garbage they sent me, and I had the audacity to reflect back to them. Oops. Yeah, that'll work. Just waiting to see if there was an orange, and there was, and... Oh, it feels good, dude. I mean, that wasn't a bad send, honestly. Whoops. Were it not for the ideal circumstances I found myself in there temporarily, that send could have been pretty deleterious. And even still, honestly, we got pretty lucky to find ourselves getting out of it, even to this degree. Oh, you're dumb, though. That's me. I'm the dumb one. You're fine, okay? We actually had some, I don't want to say mistake-free, but we had some surprising, accurate Tetris play with very few mistakes relative to what is the norm for me. So to just, I'm not saying we're throwing it away, but to then double down on a dereliction, it hurts. I mean, it's just, I guess we can set up our combo like that, but actually it's not so bad. Let's just keep our well going. Give him one of those. Okay, we're 22 left. I actually didn't think I had 3 kills. I thought I was lower than that. We have to be very cautious with the way we approach this next little bit, because it essentially dictates the remainder of the run. I think that the setup we just did there is a good compromise. It was multi-step, no doubt about that. But in spite of that, and we've had to do some funky stuff just to stay afloat here. But in spite of it, it's going, dude. I never thought I'd ask for it. Just, yes, thank you. First square boy. Second square boy, soon to follow. Send them. Give him one of these. One of these. Hate to do it. One of those, though. Wrong place, wrong time, wrong everything. Why am I mad? I'm getting KOs. Check yourself, lest you find yourself wrecked. Ooh. Almost screwed that one up, something fierce. Not scared. Not yet, anyway. Things can change. The drop of a hat. That one hurts because I was like literally, I had it, but it's okay. No! You cowards! Great run, though. Honestly, you sent me a lot of garbage, and I got way too attached to being like, I'm gonna spin the piece. And so you gotta fight your own instincts from time to time, and I did not fight my own instincts there. Deserved. A deserved loss, though it pains me a great deal. You stretch it out, you say, you know what? Tetris is like hidden, you know, is rolling the dice again. Sure. Maybe our last roll, we got a, you know, natural snake eyes. This time, you never know, dude. Could get natural 20s. You try. If first you don't succeed, pick yourself up and try again. Dust yourself off and try again. Try again. So what are we going to do? Well, you know, right well, it's been treating us okay. But if push comes to shove and you're going to force my hand, I got to admit, I'm a left well sort of fellow, okay? So that's what we're going to do here. Didn't really answer your question. To answer your question, we're going to establish a left well. And this, you scare me 0. This is 0% on the scare-o-meter. Now you scare me quite a lot, so we're going to start to send. And this is where you find out what the enemies are made of. We compromised a little bit too much, in my opinion. Could have gone a little harder, put me back on KOs. Immediately after going to KOs, I can't help but notice we've been targeted again. Okay. Is there a new strategy going around that I'm not privy to? It's called the hit and run and then, oh god, I'm gonna die, go back strat. I gotta say, so far, doesn't seem like it's been too effective. Attacker's neutralized. Like me, I keep swapping with this guy. Okay, hold on. You know, that's not really where I wanted that piece to go. Although it may come as a surprise, I wanted to place that piece in a good position instead of a bad position. But I didn't. Full stop, so at this point it's kind of up to me to break the chain. And I think we've done a surprisingly apt job of it. Thank God. Because it was, you know, just about that time things started to get a little funky. Nah. I don't think you understand. This isn't how this one's gonna go. It's gonna go a little bit more like this. Okay, here's the thing. You're very good, okay? I'm very impressed with your performance. Let's give him one more. Also, we placed some stuff really badly. That was, I've had stronger moments. Wouldn't you say so, Tomo? Tomo. Tomo went to the vet today, and there's a new lease on life. He's healthy, but just being at a place that was not home made him realize how lucky he is to be at home. So he's just luxuriating in it. You know how cats is and all that. Alright, like I said, I promised you a good one. And here we are, having a good one. 2 attackers. Don't make me laugh. But it's a good one that could be better. Spin the block. Okay, let's not. But it is like I've brought this up when Kate and I watched Dan's episodes. I brought this up to her, and she, I think, agrees. By the way, my good friend Daniel, no disrespect meant, okay? No ill will or anything along those lines. His number one, we're in a terrible place, dude. His number one problem in Tetris 99, bar none, my dude spins every single block 10 times more than he should. And don't get me wrong, Dan has more problems than just that in Tetris, and I understand the irony of me saying this while this is happening. This is pretending to be bad, but also method acting. See, that you just took way too long, and then you forced yourself into a compromise, but I'm glad you at least did something. I'm actually, like, I'm scared of how much better Dan might be if he just disabled the spin button. I mean, obviously you still need to spin. That's kind of a ridiculous sentence, but I'm kind of in a ridiculous position right now, in case you haven't noticed. Give me a slightly long piece. Okay, we're not gonna get a slightly long piece, so we gotta take some time. Yeah, we deserve to die. Let's give you another one. That was incredibly bad. And by the way, the obvious counter retort, if you want 6 likes in the YouTube comments, I'm lecturing Dan about being bad while being bad himself. Yeah, well, I got 2 wins in a row in this video, and Dan has 0 wins in his lifetime. So, you know, only a Sith deals in absolutes. You're lucky so-and-so. If he just stop, he'll get the piece, and again, I got my own bad habits in the game for sure. Did you see what I built there? But his bad habit is he spins. He gets the piece lined up where he wants. He could just slam the up button and send it down to oblivion. Instead, he goes, he spins it like 6 times. And then sometimes he overspins and he has to recorrect like where he'd placed it in the first place. And it's, I feel for him. But simultaneously, I am also, every single time, I'm like, oh no, baby, what is you doing? He's so close to being at a winnable level. I think if he got a little lucky, he could win a game, or more, you know, depending on how many he plays. at his current skill level. But I think he's actually closing in on, you know, winning maybe once every 100 games. Like maybe hitting that average level. Okay, be smart here. And if you think that's mean, I have to tell you. It's just downright complimentary. Okay, good. You got to... kind of screwed that one up. That's okay. We got to fill the gap we created on the one side. That's all we could ever ask for. Now just don't screw it up. Do something like this, and then you send them again. But we probably could have gone KOs there. Sounds good to me. Quote unquote. What does that even mean? Good point. Good point. You got me on that one. Well, real sorry. Sometimes things aren't going your way, and sometimes you just completely luck into getting 2 long pieces in close succession. Next long pieces, or next, okay, I see. Sorry, I can't always put everything into internal monologue at this point. Sometimes what I'm doing, it hinges to some extent on speed. And as a result, as much as I would love to hit you with the, you know, this is what I'm thinking at all hours of the day, it's impractical. It just cannot be done. I don't see a long piece, so what we just did is a little dangerous, and we could feel the heat. You know what? We gotta send. We got 1 attacker. Let's go KOs. I mean, we still have garbage that's been at the bottom for, like, a long time. Might be wise, although it's literally, like, 2 one-piece rows, but somebody's being a real jerk about this. I was just, we were having what I would have considered a nice conversation. And then you came in here all selfish, like, I'm gonna drop my garbage on you. Okay, well, more power to you, dude. I didn't see a piece I liked coming up, so I decided to hit you with one of these. And you know what? I'm a big enough man to admit I almost regretted it. Oops. I did it again, baby. Austin Powers. Look it up, sweetheart. Don't build on top of the garbage hole, please. Don't build on top of the garbage hole. Don't build on top of the garbage hole. Good stuff. Oh, baby. We're back. You know, we gotta go back to KOs. Bums me out, but, you know, me and Mr. Jones here, we're fighting each other for no discernible reason. You know, save something for the top 10, brother. You and I, we got some unfinished business, but, you know, you ever hear about building a moment? We're just gonna be very sendable fellows right here. That's all we're gonna do. We're gonna give you a little opportunity. I know we're building on top of the load the garbage here, but that's okay. For the time being, at least it's okay. Hello. My son is in here. He's having a wonderful time. Kata, you know why? I got 2 victories in a row again.
Oh my god.
I thought that the spirit of Tetris had left me. I was so wrong. You know, no husband on earth will be caught saying it. Absolutely not. My wife taught me everything I know about the sport of kings. That's Tetris. And I would be loath to say that I'm better than her. How can the sun be better than the moon? They're both inextricable parts of the ecosystem.
Man, you're a poet.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Alright, also, we're probably dead. Don't send me, dude. We need a long piece and we're not gonna get one. So you gotta, yeah, okay, fair enough. Well, it was a fun run while it lasted. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. That's 2 more wins. They might be the last 2 we'll ever see, but I got another video or 2 of Tetris left in me. I'll let you know when it's the finale. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. See ya!